Let me tell you something that might shake you. The world doesn't reward people the way it should. Hard work, loyalty, even life-saving actions often get ignored or forgotten. Sounds unfair, right? But here's the twist. Esther 06 in the Bible explains that what's overlooked by men is never overlooked by God. Imagine this. While the powerful are busy plotting and the proud are chasing glory, one sleepless night can flip the story upside down. The man ready to be hanged is suddenly the one honored, while his enemy is forced to lead the celebration. If you've ever felt unseen, unheard, or undervalued, these chapters will read like your personal letter from heaven. Because the truth is, when the right time comes, no one can stop the recognition meant for you. Then, let's read the chapter together. That night the king could not sleep, so he ordered the book of the Chronicles, the record of his reign, to be brought in and read to him. It was found recorded there that Mordecai had exposed Bigthana and Teresh, two of the king's officers who guarded the doorway, who had conspired to assassinate King Xerxes. What honor and recognition has Mordecai received for this? The king asked. Nothing has been done for him, his attendants answered. The king said, Who is in the court? Now Haman had just entered the outer court of the palace to speak to the king about impaling Mordecai on the pole he had set up for him. His attendants answered, Haman is standing in the court. Bring him in, the king ordered. When Haman entered, the king asked him, What should be done for the man the king delights to honor? Now Haman thought to himself, Who is there that the king would rather honor than me? So he answered the king, For the man the king delights to honor, have them bring a royal robe the king has worn and a horse the king has ridden, one with a royal crest placed on its head. Then let the robe and horse be entrusted to one of the king's most noble princes. Let them robe the man the king delights to honor, and lead him on the horse through the city streets, proclaiming before him, This is what is done for the man the king delights to honor. Go at once, the king commanded Haman. Get the robe and the horse and do just as you have suggested for Mordecai the Jew, who sits at the king's gate. Do not neglect anything you have recommended. So Haman got the robe and the horse. He robed Mordecai, and led him on horseback through the city streets, proclaiming before him, This is what is done for the man the king delights to honor. Afterward Mordecai returned to the king's gate. But Haman rushed home, with his head covered in grief, and told Zeresh's wife and all his friends everything that had happened to him. His advisors and his wife Zeresh said to him, Since Mordecai, before whom your downfall has started, is of Jewish origin, you cannot stand against him, you will surely come to ruin. While they were still talking with him, the king's eunuchs arrived and hurried Haman away to the banquet Esther had prepared. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for his mercy. Lord, thank you for opening my eyes through this study of Esther 06. I see now how you work in ways I don't always understand, but always for my good. Help me to trust your timing, even when I feel overlooked or forgotten. Give me the strength to walk with integrity, like Mordecai, and the humility to wait for your hand to lift me up. Remind me daily that my worth comes from you, not from the applause of people. Walk with me, Lord, and guide me to live this truth in every choice I make. Amen. Now, here's the big question. What are you going to do with this? It's one thing to read Esther 06 and explain its lessons, but it's another to let those chapters shape your daily choices. Are you willing to keep walking with integrity, even when nobody's clapping? Will you stay faithful when recognition feels delayed? Remember, what's unseen today can become tomorrow's honor. So, let me provoke you a bit. Are you living for applause, or for purpose? The story of Mordecai shows that the real reward doesn't come from manipulating people but from trusting God's timing. That means your consistency at work, your quiet sacrifices at home, your faithfulness in the small things, they all matter. When the moment comes, no enemy, no boss, no system can block the honor prepared for you. If this stirred something inside you, then take the next step. Keep learning, keep growing, and don't walk this journey alone. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay connected, because every time we open the Bible together, you'll discover keys that can transform not just your knowledge, but your whole life. And, as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.